Coming up on Mountain News this morning, at Pikeville High School, a community pep rally wrapped up the football team's season. And in one eastern Kentucky county, around 1,600 kids received new clothes, shoes, and toys as part of a holiday giveaway. Plus, Kentucky State Police were at dozens of Kroger's locations across the state yesterday to help gather food for a good cause.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. The time is 4:59 on December 9th. I'm Madison Pergram, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News This Morning. So if you're waking up, you might hear a little rainfall, but let's go to Brandon Robinson. Brandon, when I woke up, it woke me up I guess not this morning, but overnight.
Exactly.
Whatever time it was raining hard.
Oh yeah, it was there for a little bit, and still raining hard in some locations this morning, but that's going to start to kind of slack off a little bit here after we get past the early morning hours. Let's take a look at Live Pinpoint Doppler radar, show you where the rain is right now. You see lots of heavy rain back toward the Floyd County area, Prestonsburg, back toward Pikeville, up toward Inez there, Martin County, and then over into southwest Virginia. A couple of heavier bands rolling through parts of the Kentucky River here in Perry County and Breathitt County. Visibility taking a little bit of a hit, so be careful as you're heading out the door this morning. Outside WYMT, the rain is kind of falling there lightly, and we're going to continue to see that trend for a little while this morning. Temperatures close to 50, starting to slide into the upper 40s in some locations rather. We're expecting most locations to be there as we head deeper into the morning. You're out the door forecast on this Monday. Temperatures climb into the 60s later today, so that's going to feel pretty nice, even though the chances for rain will stick around under those overcast skies. More of that forecast coming up here in just a little bit. Madison.
Thank you, Brandon. Well, the Kentucky State Police have issued a golden alert for 66-year-old Danny A. Carroll of Grayson. Carroll has short gray hair. He is 5'10", 220 pounds, and has green eyes. He was last seen yesterday at around 1 p.m., and Carroll left from the Russell Cavalcade home wearing blue jeans, a blue button-up shirt, tennis shoes, and is known to carry a brown cane wrapped in duct tape. Police believe he's traveling on foot, and if you come into contact with him, please contact 911 or your local Kentucky State Police post immediately. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is asked to contact, like I said, Kentucky State Police Post 14 at 606-928-6421 or anonymously at 1-800-222-5555. And the Bell County Sheriff's Department is urging people in the area to keep a closer eye on their money after finding counterfeit bills during multiple weekend arrests. On Sunday, officers discovered $560 in fake bills of multiple denominations while arresting 36-year-old Bradley Fleet of Middlesboro on an unrelated warrant. The fake money fell onto the ground as Fleet tried to run away from the scene. Fleet is held in the Bell County Detention Center on a host of charges, including criminal possession of a forged instrument and escape. Now, the Bell County Sheriff's Department said to look for Chinese symbols or text saying bills are for movie production while handling cash. And this year, the flu has been running rampant, and Perry County is seeing the most flu cases in Kentucky. According to the Kentucky Department for Public Health, between November 17th and the 23rd, 275 new cases were reported statewide. That brings the total number of confirmed reports to 785 since late September. Perry County also has the highest number of cases in the state at 155. Jefferson County is the next closest at 149 cases, and Leslie, Knott, Pike, and Letcher counties are also reporting high numbers. And the Pikeville High School football team is known to have a dedicated fan base. Throughout their season, fans supported the Pikeville High School football team at home and on the road. And Sunday, a community pep rally wrapped up the team's season, and senior Caden Caudill says he is thankful to have a supportive community on his side.
Well, you know, normally when you have a football game, you would expect people to be there to watch that, but the aftermath and everything with that, coming out and seeing the whole community come together, it's really something special.
Friday, the Panthers defeated the Paintsville Tigers to win the Class 1A state championship. The football team is selling championship t-shirts. If you would like to order one, we have information about how to do so on our website at WYMT.com. And the 18th annual Christmas giveaway was held Saturday inside the Pikeville YMCA. Around 1,600 kids received new clothes, shoes, and toys. And volunteers with Thankful Hearts Food Pantry organized the drive each year. Teresa Scott says she is grateful for so many who lent a hand during the holidays.
And there's no way to describe, the feeling it is when you see those kids. They're ecstatic over shoes. People think we're crazy, but in some families that's got 5 or 6 kids can't afford shoes.
Scott says they have multiple volunteers from other states like North Carolina, Maryland, and Washington. And without those volunteers, she says this drive would not be possible. And the Backwoods Vipers, a motorcycle riding group based in Hazard, raised more than $5,000 to get Christmas presents for each veteran at the Eastern Kentucky Veterans Center. They delivered the presents on Sunday, and President of Backwoods Vipers, Todd Delph, says he is grateful for all the community's donations.
If the community wasn't backing, Backwoods Vipers, there's no way we could have done this for the veterans.
The Backwoods Vipers raised enough money to give each veteran a present from their Christmas wish list this season. And Kentucky State Police were at dozens of Kroger's locations across the state yesterday, not on runs, but for the annual Cram the Cruiser events. The troopers park their cruisers in the parking lots, and shoppers donate food to those in need. The food drive helps gather thousands of pounds of food, and then troopers deliver it to families across the state just in time for Christmas. Officers at the Kroger in Louisville say being able to help is a blessing.
To see the things that we have going on in our communities today, and then during the holidays to really see the community step up and to really come out and give just when you think that they don't want to. It really does. It warms your heart, and it's a blessing. And I know that all that we've gained so far is really going to go forward, and it's going to bless those ahead as well.
Last year at the same Kroger, KSP was able to cram 2 cruisers, and yesterday at last check, they were well on their way to cramming 3. Well, thank you for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up, you can put all kinds of foods in an air fryer, but imagine police's surprise in Louisville when they found meth instead.
Rain chances today, chances for everything tomorrow. I'll talk about what we could see in the next 48 hours in about 3 minutes.